Hello, this is Pts Primo, President and founder of Specialist Trading, and as I'm sure you may know, our company was formed 12 years ago with one goal in mind: to educate traders around the world. Now, we began this process by simply presenting internet webinars and teaching online courses, but today I'm happy to announce that we're taking that educational commitment to a new level with the creation of a new course that we call the Pts Primo Charts University. You see, in the past, students were only able to absorb our valued trading education by watching a limited series of videos. But what we've done now is taken over 4 decades of trading insight and transferred it onto a state-of-the-art platform. Now, we built the Pts Primo charting platform to work seamlessly with our strategies and research in order to help members make the best possible investment decisions. Now think of it, years of trading methods, techniques, and strategies all at your fingertips whenever you want. Now, in order for students to learn how to properly implement this valued information, I'll be teaching a 5-week university course where I'll go into detail explaining how to best maximize the material. Let's take a look at the university's 5-week course curriculum. Now, in week number 1, we'll be covering a very important category, which are core concepts of trading. Let me explain to you what we mean by this. Looking at a chart like this, most traders would say we're clearly in a downtrend, so they'd want to sell or be out of the market entirely. But with what we teach you in the course, with one click of your mouse, you would have known that we're not in a downtrend. In actuality, we're in an overall uptrend. And therefore, you would have seen this as a buying opportunity and been able to take advantage of this nice move to the upside. And it works the other way as well. For example, most traders would look at this and say, well, we're in a clear-cut uptrend. But with one click of your mouse, you would have seen that we're not in an uptrend at all. In fact, we're in an overall downtrend. And you could have taken advantage of this rising price movement to sell and taken advantage of the downward move that followed. So we're going to cover that in week number 1. In week number 2, we'll take it up a notch by talking about the 2 types of trade setups, because there are only 2 types, but what's most important is to know which type you fall under, and that will make all the difference, and we'll go into detail with that. In week number 3, we'll talk about how to detect early and strong trends. After all, we all know that the trend is your friend. But most every class I'm sure you've taken before, or every website you've gone to, has a different way in which to determine the trend. What we really want is something that will detect it early and let us know when it's going to be strong. That will be covered in week number 3. In week number 4, we're going to be covering one of my favorite trading strategies. This is a method I learned some 4 decades ago when I worked on the floor of the Pacific Stock Exchange. Now, in the course, we will teach you all of the rules, all the entries, all the exits, all the stop placements, different ways to trade it aggressively, conservatively, so you'll know after weeks of studying and research how to properly implement it. Here's where the platform comes into really helping you, because we've put all that same information onto the platform so that you can check your work. This is where the platform becomes a great educational tool. For example, if we look at this chart here, let's say you detected a buy signal with this particular strategy, and you wanted to check to see if you were in line with the rules. All you would have to do is simply click on the upper tab of where the strategy is. In the drop-down menu, click on signal arrows. And in a matter of seconds, you would know whether you had properly detected a buy signal. And as you can see right here, most likely you had. Now, let's say you wanted to make sure you had the proper entry point. Now, in the class, we teach you upwards of 7 different entry points, but just to confirm, now you would, with one click of your mouse, click on confirmation, and there it will be properly displayed, just to confirm that you had the right entry point. Then lastly, let's say you wanted to figure out where you're going to be exiting. Well, one of our many exiting methods is just one click of the mouse away. Click on range extension exits, and they would be all properly posted prior to even pulling the trigger. So this is information that you would have access to even before you entered the trade, and it would help you decide whether you wanted to take it, and also it would help you learn on how to identify these on your own. This all comes with the platform, and this is what makes trading education simple. Now lastly, we're going to cover what I feel is one of the most important pieces of the puzzle, which is money management. Once again, everything is right at your fingertips. It's one click away, and you'll be able to find out where to place your stops, how to monitor a trade, and how to track a trade once you're in there and holding on to some nice profits. So, who exactly is this course for? Well, we designed this course for students who want to take full advantage of our well-rounded trading education, while at the same time having access to a vehicle that can implement that knowledge with one click of their mouse. We've really made it simple for you. It's almost like having a mentor sitting right there with you and verifying whether you're learning the proper procedure or not on how to actually trade. So stop making the same mistakes over and over again. The PTS Primo Charts University can help you become a more efficient trader. Now, I'll be teaching once again a live 5-week course where I'll cover all of these different things in detail, plus many, many more concepts and trading techniques and methods in which to elevate your trading. If you want to become a member and a student of mine in this course, contact Pro Trader Strategies. You can either email them at trading@protraderstrategies.com, or I would suggest giving them a call at 310-598-6677. You can also click on the link below to get more information on the actual course, when it will begin, and exactly what we are covering in detail. As we close this presentation and take one last look at a disclaimer, I just want to say thank you so much for listening, but most especially I look forward to all of you becoming students of mine in the PTS Primo Charts University.